So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been...
Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tacho clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bale. It's played through for him. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ibrahimovic is onto this. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough. It's Bale! Well, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Ronaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Oh, the ball's come loose, and again! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. On Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
He's in one-on-one. Chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pacho. Now it's Bale. Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. And here's Drogba. And it's Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That is ended up in no man's land. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that was never going to make it. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Bale. And he's found the way, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a sharp pass. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in.
Two added minutes has been
It's a little off
indicated.
target. Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The Rossi wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Maldini calmly anticipates. Drogba. It's Drogba! And there's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he is deftly away. Ibrahimovic! And no mistake. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Maldini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Towering header! It's hit the crossbar! And he's heaved it away. There's the header! And that's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Argentina have their second corner now. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Out of play for a throw. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Big chance! It's a loose ball. Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting from... Shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. We expected better, and so did he. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's been hooked away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to return it.
substitution on the field. Number
So their
51,
fourth corner of the game.
William Pacho. Number 14, Vieira.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 37, Van de Ven.
And now
Number
a
6,
sudden chance to counter.
Erling Haaland. Number 7,
He's on it, can he get away?
Bale.
And he
Coming on the
shoots!
field, number 8,
Nearly, but not
Maldini.
quite.
Well,
Number
there wasn't
3,
too much wrong with his
Daniel
effort.
Van
He
Breukelen.
needs to get on the ball again
Number
and give it another
19,
crack. I would.
Number 5, Son Heung-min. Number 10, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf. Maldini cuts out the pass. Van Bouten.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Del Piero. And this is Zola. Always onto this. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Van Bouten. Messi. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah,
Big chance! One-on-one! Maldini clears without hesitation. Now it's Drogba. Tries a measured ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Drogba.
Chelsea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Del Piero. Oh, Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Drogba. And he's intervened well there.
Added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, just to keep him, and the shot! Off the post. He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.